Welcome to HowExpert Tip of the Day, where we bring you real-world tips from our how-to guides on all topics from A to Z. If you want to learn even more in-depth strategies, examples, and techniques on this topic, check out HowExpert Guide to World Countries, available at Amazon, Audible, Barnes & Noble, Google, Kobo, Apple, Spotify, and all major bookstores as an ebook, paperback, hardback, and audiobook. Understanding countries goes beyond knowing capital cities or flags. It's about context, culture, and patterns. By learning how to study a country efficiently, you can travel smarter, impress others in conversations, or simply broaden your worldview. Today, I'll break down the process into 6 actionable steps so that you can start mastering information about any country immediately. Step number 1. Start with the big picture. Before diving into details, get a sense of the country as a whole. Look at a map, note its location, neighboring countries, and major cities. Understanding its position on the globe helps you see potential cultural influences, climate patterns, and even historical interactions. For example, knowing that Germany is in Central Europe with borders to 9 countries gives you immediate insight into its cultural diversity. Think of this as building the framework for everything else. You can't fill in the details if you don't see the outline first. Step number 2, learn the key facts. Once you have the big picture, focus on core facts: population, capital city, languages, currency, government type, and major religions. These basics form the foundation for understanding deeper cultural and societal aspects. For instance, knowing that Brazil's official language is Portuguese and not Spanish instantly helps you avoid common misconceptions. These facts aren't just trivia, they're essential context for any conversation or research. Keep a notebook, spreadsheet, or app where you can jot these down for quick reference. Step number 3, understand history and culture. History shapes culture, and culture shapes the way a country interacts with the world. Spend time learning about key historical events, famous leaders, and cultural traditions. For example, India's history of British colonization and independence in 1947 directly influenced its language, government structure, and international relationships. When you understand the story behind a country, every fact, from its holidays to its food, becomes meaningful. Add a motivational thought. The more you know, the more confidently you can engage with locals or peers in conversation. Step number 4, explore geography and climate. A country's landscape and climate influence its lifestyle, economy, and even cuisine. Look at mountains, rivers, climate zones, and natural resources. For instance, the Nile River isn't just a landmark in Egypt. It's central to agriculture, settlements, and history. Recognizing these patterns gives you a richer understanding than memorizing a list of cities. It's also a great conversation starter. Mentioning how Ethiopia's highlands affect coffee cultivation instantly shows your depth of knowledge. Visual aids like maps, photos, or short documentaries can make this step more engaging. Step number 5, examine economy and major industries. Understanding how a country makes its living adds another layer of insight. What are its main exports and imports? Are there industries that define the nation? For example, Japan is known for technology and automobiles, while Kenya is recognized for tea and coffee production. This isn't just academic. If you travel, work internationally, or follow global news, these insights give you context for conversations about trade, travel, and culture. Try to connect this knowledge to real-world scenarios, like visiting a market or reading international news. Step number 6, follow current events and trends. Finally, stay updated with what's happening now. Countries are dynamic, policies change, economies fluctuate, and cultural trends evolve. Following news, social media, or official government updates helps you understand modern challenges and achievements. For instance, Learning about New Zealand's environmental initiatives or Canada's immigration policies gives you both a snapshot of current affairs and a conversation hook. Motivation boost. Knowledge is powerful, but applying it today makes it even more impactful. Step number 7, apply and reinforce your knowledge. Reading and memorizing facts is just the beginning. Practice sharing your knowledge. Try discussing a country with a friend, writing a brief profile, or quizzing yourself weekly. For example, choose Italy and summarize its geography, culture, economy, and current events in 5 minutes. The more you actively use the information, the more natural it becomes. Remember, consistency is key. Even spending 10 minutes daily on a country will quickly turn scattered facts into expertise. Here's how you could apply these steps to a specific country, like Japan. Big picture, East Asia, island nation, neighbors include Russia, China, and South Korea. Key facts: population approximately 126 million, capital Tokyo, currency yen, primary language Japanese. History and culture: samurai heritage, Meiji Restoration, modern pop culture influence globally. Geography and climate: 4 main islands, mountainous regions, typhoon season impacts agriculture. Economy: leading technology and automotive exports, strong fishing industry. Current events: advances in AI technology, population aging concerns, ongoing trade partnerships. Apply knowledge. Share insights with a friend planning to visit Tokyo, or write a travel blog post highlighting these facts. HowExpert Tip: use the country framework. Create a simple framework or template for each country you study. Sections could include geography, key facts, culture, economy, and current events. This helps you systematically organize information and makes it faster to compare countries. By following these steps, you'll move beyond superficial knowledge. Instead of only knowing capital cities or flags, you'll have a complete understanding of a country's geography, culture, economy, and modern dynamics. Your conversations become richer, travel experiences more meaningful, and global awareness stronger. Your challenge: pick one country you're curious about today. Go through these steps. Start with the big picture, jot down key facts, explore history and culture, study geography, check current events, and apply your knowledge. Spend at least 30 minutes on this exercise and see how quickly you can gain meaningful expertise. For even more tips, techniques, and practical examples on this topic, check out HowExpert Guide to World Countries, available at Amazon, Audible, Barnes & Noble, Google, Kobo, Apple, Spotify, and all major bookstores as an ebook, paperback, hardback, and audiobook. HowExpert publishes how-to guides on all topics from A to Z. Visit howexpert.com to learn more.